Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to, I believe, episode 38 of Sons of Carthage and Rome as Tunis. I'm gonna start losing track of these episodes real quick with all this bulk recording I'm doing. But welcome back to the Great War. Welcome back. Hopefully, we can survive long enough with any battle we could possibly have with Britain. You can see I'm like really desperately trying to sling something together before Britain locks in. Yeah, I know they're not backing off, but we have large enough number here. I think I'm actually gonna group them up and then I can split them in half, which will work out just fine. But we're doing pretty well here. We're taking some big losses, however. Sure, I can repay a loan or something. Whose zealots are those? Not my zealots. But they will be a problem because they're reformed. It makes sense though. Milan is... I don't even know how they became Catholic in the first place. All this land was reformed and Protestant, but whatever. They can be whatever religion they like, because I'll convert it later myself. Anyways. I'm surprised we even have enough for whatever men we have standing here. Well, just barely standing. But there's Britain. Finally getting beaten and battered. I don't know where they're going, but I want to use this opportunity to try and stack wipe. So I'm going to take a look at where they're going. Oh, they're leaving. Ow. They're running away on boats, which I cannot chase them on. In theory, that's the best case scenario, though. If they run away on boats, then they cannot come back unless they want to use boats again. And using boats to land sucks. So we have pretty free range to go and do whatever we like. Siege up a couple things, obviously. There are no cannons in these guys, right? No cannons. Yeah, no. Okay. That's cool. Bring all the cannons onto the one stack. I'm gonna try and just leave the cannons there, actually, because this is a level something fort, like 6 or something? I don't know. But I'm just gonna bring all the manpower somewhere that it won't get, you know, destroyed in the process. That's definitely going to be attrition if I move them there. So let's not do that. Okay, well, France itself has been almost entirely sieged up. We've actually been doing really well in this war. Like, I'm kind of surprised. We did a lot better than I imagined. I thought we'd have to white peace Britain and stuff like that. Let me also check that I am recording. There we go. Yeah, just making sure. But yeah, we're doing pretty well. Doing pretty alright. Let's bring you guys into there. Let's go and just clean up the rest of France real quick. And then maybe I can go down to Portugal and get them out of the war too. Maybe. It's a possibility, I'd say. Don't know how much war score we actually get from Britain, though. And if maybe we would get more war score from piecing out Britain. Because Britain has the entire British Isles that we'd have to worry about, so... You know. Let's see what we can take from Britain, because this is worth 31% of their war score. We can return a couple cores, not much though. We can return like a singular core, which I would like to be Namur. Because that'll connect them up. Orléans would also be great, actually, if I could grab that. Orléans would be fantastic. Don't know if they'll give that to me though. Because that'll be one fort under our control. And with all of this unrest in here... Ah, never mind. We're not going to get any massive unrest coming out of there. I wish we would get the Parisian separatists, or the French separatists, to rise up, but don't think we can, so let's not worry too much about it. Another loan. I don't think I'll be paying that one back yet. I think I'll extend that. Cretan separatists. God, it's been so long since I've heard of that name. Yeah, it's because I decreased the autonomy in there, so that makes sense. And the nobility are in control, who are also a little bit angry. I stole some manpower. Kind of reasonable. Let's see if I can bring that stack over there, actually. And let's keep you around. How good are your cannons? They're alright, but let me donate a few more. So you currently have 8, and you need 10. Okay, sure. Let me bring you a couple. Oh, a new emperor. It's been a while since I've seen that. Well, there we go. Gotten ourselves our free thinker, which is pretty alright. Although I do like my old emperor a lot. He was really, really nice. But this guy's not so bad either. I also can't barrage that, which sucks. Wish I could. Legitimacy is absolute garbage, though. Yeah. We're really gonna have to take a seat. Take a second to sit back, I think. Unless I can grab a siege super fast, Britain's starting to siege things back. Yeah, excommunication was pretty instant. Expected that one. And our heir, although pretty good, 435 above average, he became a sinner, which sucks because our entire nation is based off of not doing that, so... Yeah, that'll be interesting. Just this one fort, I would love to grab it. Nope, okay. I feel like we should probably peace out now. I feel like we should cut our loss with Orléans, or Orléanais. Or I could bring back Namur and just take the fort. I could do that, and see if I could grab a second one. Could give him Paris back, but that's nothing more than symbolic at this point. This wouldn't be so bad. Then demand some money from Britain. Oh, no, exactly. You know what I should do? I should use this... Yeah, never mind, never mind. Yeah, I should use this to get rid of your alliances. That's such a better idea. So much better of an idea. Can't do anything with Portugal, but yeah, definitely get rid of it with Spain. And then I'll take your money. Yeah, that's significantly better. Okay, well it was fun, Britain. We had a good time. Pretty fun time here. But I can no longer fight that, so we're gonna have to chillax. Let's bring you guys back home, bring you back home as well. We're starting to have some pretty major issues now. War exhaustion is not even that high. The problem is the legitimacy, very clearly, and the discontent. But I'm hoping the tolerance is high enough that we're not going to have too many issues. Because all of my provinces, I think, except for one, of course, is Catholic, so we should have some pretty decreased unrest. Yeah, not terrible at least. Okay. Still, it's a lot of unrest in a bunch of places. Just look at these guys, right? Yeah, that sucks a whole lot. Because I did that thing where I went and tore up everyone's autonomy. Now, for the land I want, it was actually something roughly along the lines of like all this stuff. It was this, actually. This is all the stuff I wanted. All the land I could possibly want is all this. I do realize now that that's over 100% overextension. Oh no, I could just give it to Tafilelt, that's true. It'll be a little harder, but I could go on some sort of expedition down to Portugal and try and get rid of them. Could also just try and make this war last a really long time. That's true. Protect trade in Genoa again, please, and thank you. I did just get a whole bunch of money. I should repay one of these loans. Let's go for the cheapest one. I still have to build some things. Like manufactories. This is less of an issue than it looks like. That's going to be fine. Peace with Spain. Tantalizing offer. However, I have some things to take care of. Like this one little stack here that exists for some reason. Don't know where you plan to go. Bring you guys together. One of the only issues is that I'm actually going to have to bring one stack, some sort of a stack, down here into Calabria. And they're going to have to walk manually, actually. Which is... it's even worse. Because I don't know if I can actually do that. The instant I move these guys, they're moving, so... could detach blockade. And then move these guys over. Yeah, that's a high IQ move. I should do that. Should also use all of my mill, I mean literally all of it, to strengthen my government. Because I need that legitimacy, or else my unrest is going to tank way too hard. Okay, that does improve things quite a lot. Those Cretan separatists, though, gonna pop any moment. Yeah, that'll be terrible. Don't think Spain's gonna do much fighting anymore. It'd mostly just be me trying to get Portugal out of this in some sort of fashion. Don't know how, but just like standing on their capital or something. Might be the only opportunity or the only thing I can do. Let's move you guys down here and let's get that royal marriage from Hungary. How long has this war been going on? Not too long. Okay, 4 years. It's not terrible. Okay, let's bring you into Calabria, and then we can move the ships. They'll get a -3, I believe. Yeah, and you're pretty good at what you do, so... I have some confidence in your ability to defend yourself, even when outnumbered by 10,000, 12,000 sort of troops. Yeah, there we go. They're getting a -3, and despite that -3, they still have a high enough dice roll that they're still gonna overpower me by 1, but that's just what it is, I guess. It's just that one roll. Yeah, look at those numbers. That's looking great. There we go. We lost like 6,000 men or something. Not terrible. Okay, you guys are chilling. I should probably put someone on boats to Crete. I should probably get rid of you. You're really annoying, actually. You've been a thorn in my side for a while. Could deal with that. Or, okay, now that Spain has revolts, I should probably just leave it as it is. And sort of retract some of my demands. Like these ones, maybe. I definitely do want this stuff, though. This is pretty much necessary for me. For my goals. But this stuff can be taken at a later date. This stuff matters, though. I really do want this, because this allows me to complete some missions. Maybe I could not have Aragon. But Aragon would give me more trade power. It's just kind of why I wanted it, but I could take it later. Just so I can complete that mission. I could take that too. And maybe a little bit of this stuff here. Unless I can get rid of an alliance with Portugal. And then, obviously, I will retract this, which is still not enough. By a hair, probably. Okay, I suppose you can keep your alliance with Portugal, that's fine. I'll take some quick cash. Unless you guys don't want to be in it? Okay, never mind. It is what it is. Portugal. And I touched something again, didn't I? Yeah, that was the wrong way. Bit of cash, that was what I was doing. Okay, 371. Making sure I'm not doing something weird with the land again. I'll keep Ifni as it is, so I can use it as another war goal if I need to. And then this should be fine. Makes people angry, but it's rather concentrated, so I'm not too upset about it. Okay, there we go. Fantastic stuff. We've gone ahead and grabbed ourselves the eastern coast of Spain. We're in a bit of Diplo debt, but that's alright. I can repay one of our loans if I felt so inclined. I don't think I will. I'll go ahead and do this, though, obviously. I will go and grab, what is it? Oh, a couple of things, actually. There we go, 500 ducats, a ton of sailors for the raid on Valencia. The Moroccan ports gives me ship durability, so that's great. And I can core up everything except for these two I'll hand over to my vassal, of course. Actually, I could decrease the autonomy and then hand it over. Is that better or worse? I'm gonna do it anyway. And then I'll grant you Salé. And you can have Tangiers. There you go. And then I'll also release Leon as a vassal. Beautiful. We'll marry you to begin with. I will also start coring everything else. Bup, 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 bup. And things are looking pretty good so far. I don't think that enraged people too much, did it? It did make Mainz a little bit upset, though. Apparently we've reached so far that even Mainz is a little upset. Interesting. Maybe that was done from this, though. That could have very well been from that. Okay. So these guys are doing their job pretty well. I'm gonna have to recover super hard after that war. God damn. Fighting a war versus Spain and Britain by myself? It's not really my favorite part. Not really that great. That was fun, but not like the fun where I get to roll my enemy. It's not that much fun. Sort of interesting, though. I can repay all my loans. I can do whatever I want with that 500 ducats. Should I, though? Good question. Apparently being at war with Britain and Spain for a super long time doesn't give me any power projection. I guess I should rival Britain. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll rival Russia. Fine, okay. I don't think they're gonna unrival me anytime soon. You could not have picked a worse time, honestly. You couldn't have. There's not a single way you could have picked a worse time. Furious? Yeah, that's probably how I'd describe how I'm feeling right now. That's not fun. I won't have to deal with them though, right? 100,000 men. I'm sure you'll do fine, Ottomans. I'm sure I won't have to deal with that at all. Sure of it. I'm absolutely certain. There's no way I'll have to deal with any of that, of course. I'll decrease this, except for this one, that one. And that should be okay. Actually, I'll keep this one up too. And just in case these ones. I don't really like how they look at me, so... sure, I'll pay back all of my loans. I'll sit here and just sort of accumulate money. That's all I really can do at this point. Because, oh boy, was that an adventure. Don't know why I had this Portuguese spy network. It's not useful. Had it, though. I guess I could claim Aragon. And something else. Like... well, that's about it. Grab that, though, sure. That'll be fine. Württemberg has joined the coalition. Okay, gotcha. Is it possible for me to improve with Mainz enough? Yeah, it is. I don't know if they'll join beforehand anyway. Improve with you. Who else? Augsburg likes me. You like me enough. You like me enough. Trier, perhaps? Well, they hate me. So. Lorraine just joined. Liège? We're fast enough, maybe. Let's get rid of this spy network. Unless I want to somehow encourage Leonese separatists to rise up. But I don't think they're ever going to rise up again. Because there's no separatism in here. It's all just going to be like heretics and stuff. Okay, we're not fast enough to get Liège out of it. It's really not the worst sized coalition. It could be worse. The only problem is, once this truce is up in about 2 years, you're going to join. And so is Switzerland, actually. In theory, we could somehow bring Switzerland to positive, though. We'll force Switzerland to like us, whether they like us or not. They will. Same with Ulm. Make sure they like us. And I think we actually ran out of time, didn't we? No, we didn't, surprisingly. Hoping I set that for the right time then, because, oh boy, feels like it's been a while. But maybe it hasn't. Let's bring those guys together. You're fine. You're not fine. You guys are mercs, right? I'm assuming you're mercs. Because I do have one merc stack. Well, it's not even a merc stack anymore, is it? It's been sort of slowly transformed out of a merc stack. Like, there are only 11 mercs in this 35k. It's a third of a merc stack. It's not even like a real merc stack. Huh. Okay, Cretan Separatists definitely should have done that. Tunisian Noble Rebels, oh. I think I've seen those in a really, really long time. Let's start with the Cretan Separatists. Wonder if we're fast enough to just land on the island. That's definitely the preferred way to get there. We might be. Looks like we are, yeah. I get a -2 from crossing, but it's just so little troops that I actually have to fight. It's not a problem. Let's go grab these guys, bring them down here. The only problem is that that's 50k. That's a lot of guys, and that's not at all what I wanted you to do either. Let's bring you down there like that. We should also give you a general or an admiral. This one works just fine too. 63 ducats. Okay, my question is 63.68. What happens if we move you to somewhere else? So if we go from 63.68, but if we were to instead protect Alexandria, yeah, that actually drastically decreases the amount of money we make. Yeah, so the system lies. I just wanted to confirm that again. Okay, let's convert you, and things are looking pretty solid. Oh yeah, once we core this, actually, the theory states that we should complete Sons of Carthage, which will be quite nice. That'll be a great way to kick off what we've started here. Because Italy's almost done. Iberia's kind of in the bag. We just have to do, like, let's say 3 or 4 more wars. Let's go with 4. Yeah, I'll just make it simple. Go with 4 wars. I should have Iberia under control. Against Britain, it's... who even knows at this point? We've only been able to take, like, a province or 2 every single time. Because we've never directly fought them. It's always been as, like, an ally or something. Non-co-belligerent. Although I could have co-belligerented them. No, I couldn't because we had a truce. Never mind. Never mind, never mind. And let's bring you down here as well. That's the worst way you could have done that. Let's bring the ships over, and we'll do it over time. I wish there was something you could use to, like, make them use ships, if possible. Like, set priority to ships first, to move from one location to the next. I feel like that should be, like, a sort of decision you can take. I think it'd be pretty useful. Anyways, let's go to speed 4 and speed 5. We have things to do here. Do I want that innovativeness? I don't have much to begin with. Lose 10 prestige and we get local unrest in Syria. I think that's fine. I don't think Syria is upset about what we're doing here. A little bit. We have some particularists here. That's because of unpopular dissections in here, though. So. We're missing 35,000 men. Yeah, that's a lot of guys to reinforce, huh? It's gonna take a while. But if I trained up my men a little... especially you, if I did this instead, we try to grab some professionalism. Let's bring ourselves up to 5 or something. Oh, that'd be really expensive. That'd take a while. 35,000 men. That's at least 3 years. Well, 3 years, now that you think about it, it's really not that bad. There's the end of today's episode, but let's continue on a little longer. I think I'd prefer not to drill. I think I'd just keep him working over here. I think that'll be just fine. Okay, yeah, so the fact that I decrease autonomy in these areas does not affect my vassal. Okay, that's really useful, actually. That's super useful information to learn. So you can decrease autonomy, then hand it off to a vassal, and you get your free absolutism, and you don't have to worry about the penalties. Okay, that's cool. That's definitely good that I learned that today. Let's bring you guys down there, and we're still at war with Persia, right? Yeah, we are. Well, it's more like the Ottomans, but, you know, potato potato. We are only making 30 a month, though. I feel like that's mostly because I have to reinforce so much, and the fact that I have technically 3 armies still. Yeah, kind of. Improve relations with those guys is done. Switzerland likes me, that's crazy. That's really good. Ulm likes me as well. Mainz likes me, still part of it though. Still part of this coalition, but they do like me. Austria will never like me. Liège could probably improve that enough. We didn't get there fast enough, but when I reload the game again for the next episode, we can at least see if we do if they do the Diplo check. Maybe they'll do that. Become defender of Catholicism. That sounds terrible. Okay, let's go and clean up all this stuff here. And then I will sign off for today. I'm really looking forward to the next time we can fight you, Britain. In 49, this is in 54. That does give us a nice 5-year buffer. I'm a fan of that. That's a whole war we can do with Britain during that time frame, which is really nice. Okay, let's go and use our subjects. Outraged, another outraged, I think. Would do fine. It always seems that the subjects one picks the worst one first. Or maybe it's just the top one. Or maybe it's the bottom one first. And that could be. Because if it was, you know, if it was an intelligence system, it would pick, you know, Leon first, but whatever. Should also bump myself up to level 1 stab, so let me do that using this. Once my overextension's done, actually, let's keep that in mind. Make it a lot cheaper if we wait. I think I will. Okay, these guys are pretty much done, so hopefully you enjoyed today's end of war and end of the Spanish Empire, pretty much. This guy is dead. Hopefully you enjoyed it. This is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a quick thank you for the following patrons for the month of May. In the $1 tier, we have Quiet Guy, Quaggersol, Farron, DLNM, and TFLJ Martis. In the $3 tier, we have Ben Greenhagen. In the $5 tier, we have Justinian. In the $10 tier, Natsuki. And in the $20 tier, Chewy Shoot. Thank you guys so much for your pledges, it means a lot to me, and you're really helping to move this channel forward. Again, I cannot possibly thank you enough.